Hey everybody, Kirei Dynamite here, and today I am going to try a voiceover video. Trying to try new things. And to be quite frank, I didn't feel like being on camera today. It's just one of those days. But I am going to be talking about Legend of Korra. I am rewatching the series. This is the first time I'm rewatching it. I haven't watched it. I haven't rewatched any episodes since it came out years ago. And I'm trying to rewatch it again with objective eyes because it's so hard for me not to compare it to Last Airbender. And people hate when you do that, but I'm like, it's really hard not to. It's in the same world, the same characters, some of the same characters are in it. But I feel like this time around, I'm going to enjoy it more for some reason. So, I'm trying it out and we'll see what happens. But the first episode, I remember liking right off the bat, and I really do like it. Korra is this muscular woman, and we don't get to see that a whole lot. And she's powerful and she's unapologetic about it. But I'm scared to keep rewatching it and remember the reasons why I started not to enjoy it so much. But so in the first episode, we are introduced to her tiny self, and she's, she is amazing at what she does at a young age, except for airbending. We see her go through her firebending test, and she has a lot of spunk. And then we learn that Tenzin, Aang's son, is coming to, what was it, the South Pole, I think it was the South Pole. And Korra is like, I need you to teach me airbending in the spiritual side, because the White Lotus is like, you may be good at some bending, but girl, you don't know how to airbend and you don't know how to connect with the spirits. And she's like, I know that, and I want to try that. But I can't because Tenzin's not here, and I can't wait till he gets here. But we find out that Tenzin cannot stay, and that really bums Korra out because she was looking forward to learning how to airbend. And so Tenzin's like, I gotta go, I'm really sorry. And there's something that Korra says to her, says to Tenzin, she's like, believe me, I would be happy to find another airbending master. And I'm like, girl, watch the dude. First of all, he's a leader of Republic City, but I digress. So fast forward, Korra goes to Republic City. She sneaks away because Katara is like, girl, I feel you, I see you, go girl, go to Republic City. So Korra goes to Republic City, and she's roughing these triad, the something triad. And I also remember loving the scene. She kicks the heck out of these three men, and they're like, who are you? What are you gonna do? And she's like, why don't you come and find out? And it's so awesome. She's kicking butt, and she is a strong, muscular woman. I wish I looked like Korra and I was built like her, but doing the work and working out, it's just not for me. I try. Again, I digress. So Korra in the first 10 minutes is awesome, and I'm like, I can't wait to follow her story. And so she ends up getting arrested, and we meet Lin Beifong, who is amazing. And Korra's like, you don't know who I am. I'm the Avatar. And Lin is like, I could give a crap who you are, actually. You still wrecked a whole bunch of property. And she's like, hey, but you're Lin Beifong. You're Beifong? You mean Toph Beifong's daughter? She's like, yeah, what of it? And it's just so funny because obviously we recognize that she has a lot of Toph's personality, but I feel like Lin doesn't even recognize it herself. So meeting Lin Beifong is one of my favorite parts. I absolutely adore it. So Tenzin comes in and he's like, hey, Lin, and they're chatting it up, and Lin is like, I know why you're here, so don't try to butter me up. But he's like, I'll pay for all the damages, just please let Korra go. And she's like, fine. So they do a thing where Lin looks at her like, I'm watching you, and then Korra does the same thing, and then Lin gives this look like, girl, okay. And that is hilarious. It's one of my favorite Avatar gifts. And so she goes back, and Tenzin is like, you have to go back to Republic City, and Korra has an attitude, but then she's like, okay, she's just sad. And so, you know, she knows that she has to go back, and she has to listen to Tenzin. But then she figures out, but then Tenzin stops it, and he's like, hey, wait, you can stay here, and I'll teach you. And there's this scene where they're riding in one of the boats, and Aang's statue is literally looking over them, and Tenzin looks at the statue. And I think it's very telling why, you know, the animators chose to do that, because he feels like, you know, he's literally looking up at his father, who was the Avatar, and he's like, okay, I have to do something. I'm trying to make his dream a reality about Republic City, but I also have to teach the actual Avatar. So I thought that was a good scene. So Tenzin changes his mind, and Ikki and Milo, crap, I'm totally like not remembering Ikki, Milo, shoot, I don't know why I'm blanking on her name. I'm sorry, but when he decides to stay, Korra, and like she gives them a huge hug, and she picks up all the kids and Tenzin. I'm like, dang, Korra is strong. So yeah, she's super excited, and then she makes a speech about, you know, wanting to do right by the city and protect and serve and that kind of thing. So the first episode, I'm still enjoying. I remember enjoying it and being very excited. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep my head level about it and not, you know, not remember how disappointed I kind of felt towards the end, but I'm really liking it as a rewatch so far, and I hope that it becomes something that I can rewatch. But yeah, I also saw some comments about Milo and people not liking Milo, and I'm like, why don't you like Milo? He's a little kid, and he's funny, and he's adorable. And when he meets Katara again, his grandmother, he's like, unhand me, strange woman. And Tenzin is like, that's your grandmother, Milo. And I thought that was a really funny scene. But yeah, those are my thoughts. It's enjoyable. It's more enjoyable than I thought it would be, and I'm happy about it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. I don't remember every single detail. There was a lot going on in Legend of Korra, like a lot. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. How did you feel when you first started watching Legend of Korra? Did you rewatch the series? Do you like the characters? And yes, on my channel, you're definitely allowed to compare the two. I don't mind it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I really think I'm going to enjoy it the second time around more than I did the first. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I am looking forward to it. Yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. I'd like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And let me know what you guys want to see from my channel. Suggestions. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day or night or evening. Bye. Gotta go.